For more than a decade, one mystery has refused to go away. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, a Boeing 777, 239 souls on board, and a disappearance so total, so unreal, it has haunted modern aviation like no other tragedy. Tonight, a new chapter begins. A video, allegedly leaked from a US military satellite, is spreading like wildfire online. A video claiming to show the plane's final, impossible moments. If it's real, it changes everything. But is it? Tonight, we separate fact from fiction, science from speculation, and illusion from the truth. The leaked videos look like something out of a military operation. Grainy, high contrast, infrared, a large aircraft, shaped like a Boeing 777, cruising over the ocean at night. Suddenly, 3 bright orbs appear. They move in perfect formation, not drifting, not wobbling, but orbiting, in a way no known aircraft or drone can. The 3 orbs surround the plane. A blinding flash erupts, and in an instant, the aircraft vanishes.
This is the moment that's setting the internet on fire. Is this MH370? Is this proof of a secret weapon, a classified operation, something not of this world?
March 8, 2014.
Good night, Malaysian 370.
38 minutes after takeoff, over the South China Sea, the pilot calmly checks in. Moments later, the transponder goes dark, but the plane doesn't disappear completely. Military radar picks up the aircraft making a dramatic turn, back across the Malaysian peninsula. A turn investigators believe was manual. The aircraft then heads northwest, over the Andaman Sea, before flying out of radar range entirely. And then, the most important data of all. For 6 more hours, the plane continues communicating through automated satellite handshakes. No GPS, no precise location, just bursts of electronic data analyzed through Doppler shifts and timing delays. Those signals traced its path, not north toward Asia, but deep into the southern Indian Ocean. Debris later confirmed this: a flaperon on Reunion Island, wing fragments along the coast of Africa, pieces that match the southern crash corridor exactly.
These aren't theories. They're verified facts. Any new claim must fit with them, or fall apart.
Let's compare the alleged footage with the real evidence. The video claims to come from a US satellite, USA 229. But satellite experts argue that USA 229's known orbit doesn't match the angle or region shown in the video. There's no credible proof this satellite even has the imaging capabilities seen in the clip. Then come the contradictions. The video shows the aircraft vaporizing instantly. But MH370 sent satellite handshakes for 6 more hours after disappearing from radar. Both realities cannot be true. Either the plane exploded instantly in a flash of light, or it continued flying on autopilot into the Indian Ocean for hours. Every piece of confirmed debris tells us the second scenario is real.
For the video to be genuine, we'd need to believe not only that multiple governments faked satellite data, but also that debris washed up in perfect alignment with those fake numbers. That level of conspiracy is astronomically unlikely.
Digital artists also point out visual inconsistencies. Smooth orbital paths, repeated frame patterns, shadows that don't match movement. In other words, it looks more like a high-quality CGI creation than a classified military capture. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and this leak doesn't have it.
If the viral video isn't the answer, then what is? As of late 2025, hope has returned. Ocean Infinity, the robotics company that led earlier searches, is preparing a new mission, a 55-day deep ocean expedition, a 15,000 square kilometer target zone, new sonar, new autonomous vehicles, new ocean drift analysis, and most importantly, a no-find, no-fee contract. They only get paid if they find MH370.
They're confident, very confident. And their search is built on data, not viral mysteries.
The official report in 2018 couldn't identify a single cause, but it did confirm one thing. The turnback was almost certainly manual. It also didn't rule out unlawful interference, meaning a hijacking, sabotage, or an unknown third party remain possible. Mechanical failure, pilot suicide, a new kind of cyber hijack, they're all still theories, but none are proven without the flight recorders. And that is why finding the wreckage is everything. The viral footage claimed to change everything, but the real change will come from something quieter. A data ping from a deep-sea drone, a sonar echo from the ocean floor, a discovery that brings closure to 239 families. Not from a dramatic flash in the sky, but from the relentless work of science.
The truth about MH370 is still out there. And with the new search underway from December 30th, 2025, we may be closer than ever. Until then, be careful what you believe. And always question the extraordinary. Fade to black.
The mystery of MH370 didn't just leave a hole in the sky. It created a void. And where answers are missing, speculation and misinformation rush in to fill the space. The so-called leaked footage offers a spectacular, almost cinematic solution. But the real story of MH370 has always been quieter, rooted in painstaking science, data analysis, and relentless investigative work. And yet, there is another mystery that remains largely untouched, one that rarely makes headlines. Let's pivot to the lesser-known, equally baffling question: what exactly was MH370 carrying, and where did it go? In the days following the disappearance, authorities released a cargo manifest. It was vague, incomplete, and strangely understated. Among the listed items were several tons of lithium-ion batteries, a detail that immediately raised eyebrows in aviation circles. Lithium batteries are volatile. They've caused cargo fires before. And yet, this detail was quickly brushed aside. Investigators focused on flight paths, radar returns, satellite pings. The cargo, the very contents of the aircraft, quietly slipped into the background.
From the beginning, questions about the payload were treated as inconvenient, even distracting. But in aviation, what's on board matters just as much as where a plane goes.
Over the years, aviation experts and independent researchers have proposed alternative theories. Some suggest MH370 was carrying cargo far more valuable than officially disclosed. Others point to inconsistencies in weight calculations and documentation. There's the valuable cargo theory, the idea that something on board may have influenced the plane's deviation, or made it a target. More unsettling is the possibility of a clandestine shipment, or an intentionally misleading manifest, designed to hide the true nature of the payload. No proof has ever confirmed these theories, but none have been conclusively disproven either. So why has the focus remained almost entirely on where the plane went, and not what it carried? Why has transparency around the cargo manifest been so limited? Multiple governments were involved in the investigation. Multiple agencies reviewed the data. Yet even a decade later, critical details remain classified, or simply unexplained. If the payload was ordinary, why the silence? And if it wasn't, what does that mean for our understanding of MH370's final hours? More than 10 years later, the cargo of MH370 remains an unsolved riddle. We still don't know if it played a role in the aircraft's fate. We still don't know if critical information was overlooked or deliberately withheld. But one thing is clear. Until that missing puzzle piece is found, the story of MH370 will never be complete. Because sometimes, the truth isn't hidden in the sky, but in the hold below our feet.
Before we go on, tell us in the comments. What piece of MH370 evidence do you find most convincing? The flight path, the satellite data, or the unanswered questions about the cargo? And if you appreciate deep dives that cut through the noise, speculation, and viral misinformation, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss what comes next.